So hello and namaskar, my name is Sushant and you are watching my channel, and that is Eksadhak, and in Eksadhak we will discuss about the 7 chakras today. And the 7 chakras, we will talk about the detailed explanation. We will talk about the effects of damage. We will talk about the associated diseases they are having. We will also talk about the yogic asanas by which you can enhance the chakras, and we will also talk about the mantras that each chakra carries. So let's start. So the first chakra will be the root chakra, and in the root chakra, it is in Hindi, the root chakra is known as Muladhara. Now the Muladhara, that is the main Adhar, that is the main base. So where that chakra is actually, if you know the skeleton system, you know the backbone. So where you are having the tailbone ends, that is the place where the Muladhara chakra resides. The color element is red, and the nature element which it carries is the earth. This root chakra represents the stability, it represents the security, it represents the grounding and the survival of a human being. Now, if this chakra is down, how you can enhance that chakra? So there is a mantra which is Lang. What are the symptoms? So whenever you will have this chakra damage, you will have a lot of fear, you will have insecurity, you will have anxiety, you will lack the focus. In the physical realm, you will have fatigue, you will have sluggishness, you will have imbalance in your posture. Whenever you are having a root chakra damage, you will have a lower back pain, sciatica, and you will also have the immune disorders with you, which is known as arthritis. You will have constipation issues in your body, and this all things are related to the root chakra. You have seen a lot of people who are having a different type of smell from their body, and this all are because of the damaged root chakra. If the root chakra is maintained, a person from a very high colon infection can be treated. And the yogic asanas, what you can do to balance the root chakra, the brilliant asana is the mountain pose. It is also known as the Tadasana. You can have a tree pose, it is known as Vrikshasana. This tree pose improves the balance and focus of a body. You can also have a garland pose, and that garland pose is known as Malasana, like the Asian squat style. It actually opens the hips and releases the tension you are having in that particular area of the body where the Muladhara chakra or the root chakra is affected. The second of the chakra is actually known as the Sacral chakra. In Hindi, it is known as the Svadhisthana chakra. Now, where is that actually the chakra resides? So, the chakra resides below your navel, okay, in the lower abdomen. The color is orange. So, we were in the red color. After that, we are in the orange. So, this sacral chakra, the element it represents is the water, and it represents the creativity, sensuality and the emotional flow of a human being. So whenever you don't have creativity or sensuality and your emotional flow is damaged, please go to a water body nearby. To enhance this chakra, the mantra is Vam. Now, what are the symptoms? The symptoms are, you will have a lot of lack in the creativity, you will have emotional instability, and you will not be able to perform good in bed. You will lose the libido. You will have the hormonal imbalances in your body. What are the diseases which are caused by the imbalance of the sacral chakra? See, the imbalance of the sacral chakra reduces the reproductive issues in a body. Infertility is caused due to the sacral chakra. The urinary tract infections which you get, that is because of the sacral chakra. You will get the kidney problems because of the sacral chakra. You will have always pain in your lower abdomen. Okay, and these all things are because of the sacral chakra damage. Now, the yogic asanas you can do to balance the sacral chakra, you can do a bound angle pose. It is known as Baddha Konasana in Hindi, and this particular pose stimulates the pelvic region of a body. You can also do the pigeon pose. The pigeon pose is also known as Ekapada Rajaka Potasana, and it releases the blocked energy. Okay, there is also one pose, and it is very sacred text. It is known as the goddess pose, and in Hindi it is known as Utkata Konasana, and it boosts the reproductive health. So whenever you feel that you are not performing good in your bed or in your home, you are a married couple but you lack the interest of having sex, this is the chakra which is damaged. So you need to focus on this chakra. Now the third chakra is your solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra is also known as Manipura chakra. And the Manipura chakra actually stays in the upper abdomen stomach area. Now, the upper abdomen stomach area, its color is yellow. So now you see it was red, then it was orange, and then it is yellow. And because it is yellow, it represents the element of fire. Because the fire is involved, so the confidence, the self-esteem, and the personal power is involved. Have you seen a lot of people doing the mantra chanting of Ram, Ram, Ram? So whenever you feel you need a confidence in your body, you do this, this chant of Ram, Ram, Ram. Whenever this chakra is damaged, you will have a lot of low self-confidence, you will have procrastination, you will have anger, and what are the physical things which you will damage by damaging this chakra? You will have a weak digestion, you will have a chronic fatigue, and there will be also a lot of diseases which are caused by the imbalance of this chakra. So the diseases which are caused are digestive disorders. You will have a lot of ulcers. If you feel there are ulcers and the acid reflux, you will have diabetes, you will have liver issues. These all are because of the damage of this chakra. And now the yogic asanas you can do to balance this chakra. The first is the boat pose. What is the boat pose? In Hindi it is known as the Navasana, and you will see a picture somewhere here. And what is Navasana? Navasana strengthens the core and builds willpower. So the core of your the zeal, the core of the abdomen, and the willpower. So you can do also the bow pose, and it is known as Dhanurasana. And Dhanurasana always boosts digestive energy. You can also do the cobra pose, and that is the Bhujangasana. So whenever you do this type of poses, this part gets affected. So it will activate the abdominal energy, and you will be good, performing the things which you actually want to do. And now after that, the fourth chakra is the heart chakra. It is known as the Anahata chakra. Now, the Anahata chakra is in the center of the chest here. The first color was red, the second was orange, the third was yellow, and the fourth color is green. So, because the color is green, it represents the natural element of air. It is responsible for the love, compassion, and the emotional balance. You will see a lot of people who don't have any emotional things with them. So because this chakra is not charged. So for charging this chakra, the mantra which you can do is Yang. And what are the symptoms? So you will have a lot of difficulty in trusting different people. You will have a lack of empathy. Now what is empathy? Empathy is something putting yourself in another's shoes. Okay, you will get a lot of jealousy if your heart chakra is imbalanced. Physically, you will have a poor circulation and tightness in the chest. So whenever you will have this heart chakra imbalance, you will have a lot of tightness in the chest. You will drink a lot of teas, you will drink a lot of coffees unnecessary, because you feel you are relaxing yourself, but it doesn't happen like that. What are the diseases which are caused by the imbalance? The diseases are heart diseases. You will have a lot of hypertension, you will have asthma, you will have lung disorders, and you will have immune system deficiencies if your heart chakra is imbalanced. Now, the yogic asanas, what you can do to balance this chakra. The first one is the camel pose, and the camel pose is known as Uttarasana. It opens the heart and the chest. You can do the bridge pose, that is Setu Bandhasana, encourages the heart energy flow within your body. And you can also do a cow face pose, okay, that is the Gaumukhasana. It promotes emotional release from your body, okay, and it increases the circulation of the blood in your heart chakra, and very soon you will get sorted with this heart chakra imbalance. And the fifth one, we are going more ahead now. The fifth one is the throat chakra. The throat chakra is known as the Vishuddha chakra. And what is the location of that chakra? So the location of the chakra is the throat, and the color is blue. So it was red, it was orange, it was yellow, it was green, and now it is blue. And what is the element? So because it is the throat, the ether, the space is responsible for the entire functioning of the throat chakra. What it represents? Because it is throat, the communication, the self-expression, and the truth. Like you want to communicate something, but you don't have words because this chakra is damaged. Okay, the mantra which you can do to enhance this chakra is Hum. Now, what are the symptoms of blockage, damage of this chakra? So the emotional damage will be you will have difficulty expressing yourself. You always feel like somebody is judging you, and you will have a lot of physical pain. Okay, in the physical pain, you will have neck pains. Okay, you will have thyroid issues. And what are the diseases which is caused by the this chakra? So the diseases caused are the thyroid disorders. Okay, you will have sore throat all the time, you will have the jaw pain, you will have ear infections, you will have a lot of things related to ENT, because all three are connected. Because this is a very sensitive area. Okay, so the yogic asanas which are recommended to clear this is the fish pose. So the fish pose is the Mathyasana. And what it do basically, it opens the throat chakra. Then you will have the plow pose, which is known as the Halasana. It relieves the neck tension. Then you have the cat and cow pose, which is Marjayasana and Biltilasana, which stimulates the throat region of the body. Once we finish all these chakras, you go exactly here, the center of your Bhru Madhya, where I am having this tilak. And this is known as the third eye chakra. And now the third eye chakra is also known as the Ajna chakra. And what is the location? The location is forehead between the eyebrows. What is the color? So now just imagine, it was red, then it was orange, then it was yellow, then it was green, then it was blue, and now it is indigo. So the element which it resembles is the light. What it represents? It represents the intuition, wisdom, and insight. What is the mantra? Now this is the mantra which you chant basically, and that is What are the symptoms of blockage, damage, and emotional confusion? So if this chakra is damaged, you will have a lot of emotional confusion, you will have overthinking, you will have disconnection from what is actually happening and what is not happening. you will have vision problem. Okay, so if your this chakra is damaged, you will have a vision problem, you will have a lot of headaches, you will have a poor concentration. So whenever any student who is feeling this, you need to charge your Ajna chakra. Okay, and the diseases which are caused by the imbalance are basically sinus, migraines, you will have eye strain, you will have insomnia, you will have hormonal imbalances in your body, because your this chakra is damaged. Asanas to balance. So you can do a balasana, a child's pose. What the balasana do? Balasana is a very simple exercise. It promotes the introspection of your body, and you can also do a downward facing dog, adhomukha shavasana. Okay, it improves the blood flow to the head, because you will be something like this. And the most easy pose with meditation is the sukhasana. You can sit in sukhasana, okay, and you can do this. It enhances the mental clarity of the body. So whenever you are having any of this functioning with you, like you are having a mental imbalance, or you are not able to concentrate on a particular thing, you need to balance your this chakra. And the last one is the crown chakra, Sahasrara. What is the location of this? So the location of this is here. It is actually, this is the place where the Sahasrara is, and it is the top of the head. What is the color? So now it was blue, it was indigo, and now it is violet or white, because that is the color of the cosmic energy. So the element is the cosmic energy. What it represents? It represents the spirituality, it represents the enlightenment and universal connection. What is the mantra? So now don't get confused. The mantra for this chakra is Om. Om. And for this chakra is Hum. And if you will do a Shambhavi with that, you are actually there. So what are the symptoms of blockage and damage? So you will get the emotional disconnection from the purpose. You will have a spiritual skepticism, if you will say, okay, and you will have a lot of depression. You will have neurological issues within your body. There are a lot of diseases which are caused by the imbalance. So how to say, it is like the chronic migraines, okay, you will get a brain disorders, you will get mental illness whenever your this chakra is damaged. You will have memory issues if your this chakra is damaged. The nervous system imbalance if your this chakra is damaged. Yogic asanas to balance the Sahasrara is a headstand. You can do a headstand, but everybody cannot do headstand. So the headstand is known as Shirsasana. It awakens the spiritual energy, so you can do a Shirsasana. Or if you are not able to do the Shirsasana, you can do the very easy pose, and that is corpse pose, and that is Shavasana. Shavasana is a pose where deep relaxation we encourage in a body. Also, a tree pose, Vrikshasana, will help you in doing this pose, because it promotes the balance and focus. So you can also do a tree pose, Vrikshasana, and the Vrikshasana promotes the balance and focus of a body. So these were the 7 chakras. If you want to understand what were the 7 chakras, now just to give a perk or a dessert to your this entire podcast. So the general practices, what you can do to support all these chakras, you can do a pranayama, which is the alternate nostril breathing, the nadi sodhan, which balances the energy channel, Kapalbharti, which energizes and purifies the chakras. So pranayama, Kapalbharti, these all are Swarvigyan. Then you can do the meditation with the Bij mantras. So focus on the chakra focus on the location of the chakra while chanting the mantra, and your entire thing will start functioning. Now, dietary is the main focus which you have to do to enlighten these chakras. You can consume foods aligning with the chakras, like colors, okay, root vegetables for the Muladhara, orange fruits for Svadhisthana, etc., etc., etc. There are also great affirmations which you can use. So, for doing the affirmations, you will have a lot of good mantras. Like I'm just telling you in English, like I am safe and grounded for the root chakra. But there are a lot of other mantras also. Now, if we talk about the Tantra, if we talk about the Bhairav Tantra, if we talk about any of the sadhanas and any of the siddhis and anything, you cannot do any of the sadhanas if your kundalini is not active. Once you start developing your kundalini, that is the only time when you start functioning on your siddhis. That siddhi can be anything. I have seen a lot of people doing mantra singing in the YouTube and everything. Please don't do it. You will lose your mind, because you will start doing a mantra, and that mantra will, because it is a spiritual mantra, it will start hitting your Sahasrara. And when it hits your Sahasrara, if you don't have a proper guru, it hits so bad that the person becomes insane. He don't use his logic. So whenever you use your logic, you are sane. If you don't use your logic, you are insane. I hope I have answered a lot of your questions. Please write your questions if you have in the comment section, and I will be too happy to answer you. And you can approach me if you really want to know something. If you want me to come to your place and explain it, I can be your guide, I can be your nutritionist, I can help you in developing these chakras. Before going to the doctor, if you will sort out a lot of things by your own, the doctor will have less work to do on your body. Okay? So these all things are not something that you don't need a doctor. You will need a doctor. But in spite of giving money to the doctor from the age of 30, 40, you can give money to the doctor at the age of 60, 70s or 80s or 90s. And if you start doing this yoga sadhana, you will have a lot of things which your body will detox from your body. All the negative elements, your body will detox from your body. So be ready. Please let me know. It was pleasure meeting you all, and I will see you with another podcast with another topic. Thank you very much. Have a very fantastic evening. God bless.